just saw coming in the break, of course, Sarah Palin and others and Cruz at a Tea Party rally, and of course there. I'm pulling up this recent article that says GOP takes the brunt of the shutdowns pain at the polls. Lowest marks in the history of journal polling. Americans have come to hold a harshly negative view of the Republican Party during the government shutdown, giving the GOP a far larger share of the blame for political brawl that many believe is harming the economy. You keep saying it's the commander-in-chief. Sarah Palin said it's the commander-in-chief, but Americans are blaming the GOP.
Correct. Yeah. Well, that's because we have a media that is controlled by the White House. So
but is the Wall Street Journal controlled by the White House?
Yeah, this is an independent
the
poll.
editorial
This is
page,
the American, and you look at a lot of polls are really blaming the GOP. What do you say to the American people who are saying this?
Because they don't understand the Constitution. It is Harry Reid. It is Harry Reid who shut down this government. As I said a million times, this is not a matter of opinion. It is a matter of fact. They refuse to take all of that money that we appropriated to the Senate to spend to keep the government running. Everything except for Obamacare. They refuse to do that.
Again, I think we're missing the point.
Why the nexus? Why does the nexus have to be there in this case? I mean, there are things that can be fixed with Obamacare that even the White House acknowledges,
separately,
right?
Separately.
So why nexus these two things and keep them and literally hold the gun to the government? Why do that?
Okay, well, nobody's holding a gun to the government. The only person that's holding a gun, if you want to use that analogy, would be Harry Reid because he's shutting down government. But the reason that we're so adamant about this is because we have people all over this nation who are told by the President of the United States that if you like your plan, you can keep your plan and no one will take it away from you, period. I have clients that have lost their health insurance plans all over the country. I have friends now who are with Humana, Blue Cross, or Aetna because they've chosen to go inside the Obamacare exchanges. All of those people will be losing their health insurance plans by December 30th of this year. They did nothing wrong. They didn't ask for that.
But here's what I really think. I think at least we've established that we've closed down the government because they want to eliminate Obamacare. And I just want to reiterate from the very beginning, I went to Congress to expand health care. If you want to eliminate Obamacare, here's what you're going to have to do. The Tea Party is going to have to be more than 30, 40 members of the House. You're going to have to control the House. You're going to have to control the Senate. And then you're going to, those people that you don't think are smart enough to understand the Constitution, you're going to have to convince them to vote for your party. And then you're going to be able to eliminate Obamacare. That's democracy. The person that gets the most votes is in charge.
First of all, ignorance and intelligence have no correlation. Okay?
We spoke a little bit in the last segment about ideology, and here's a question for you, Stephen. If let's say we knew in a crystal ball that the Affordable Care Act worked, we knew that it was going to work, that it was going to bring costs down, that eventually it would cause innovation in the marketplace.
Right.
Would you support it?
Absolutely. It doesn't.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Congressman, let me ask you one question before we leave this whole thing about the military. Why did they have to erect gates in front of the World War II Memorial and stuff like that? I mean, those are many people have been there. Those are open spaces. What was the need to do that?
Because they're managed. Okay, they're managed, and so you can go to the Lincoln Memorial. It has barricades around it. Every one of the memorials is managed, so they don't get defaced, so the people don't damage it. There's people there. You know, we take
right over those.
You know, listen. If I had to do, if I were in charge, I would have sent someone there. Yes, I do think it was a mistake to put. But you want to know something? It's very hard to micromanage everything. But I think what's important is, especially when we hear from our veteran here, from the Veterans Organization here, it's all interconnected. Government really does have a role and a purpose in people's lives. It is there to help and to assist. But there are those that want to have less government. Not only less government, they really want no government.
Who are they?
The Tea Party. They express it each and every day.
Totally
Listen,
untrue.
I have been on the House floor each and every day and listened to my colleagues each and every day, and they express it each and every day. They are happy that the government is